And the last warm up we're going to do, I got these from Andrew Locke, who's a physio, called the Big Three. We're going to do them standing up though. So on a 90-degree angle with your hips. Show you side on. We're going to come straight out to the side. All right, so you're going to do 8 straight out. Really focus on squeezing through your shoulder blades. Control the movement. Want your hands in line with your shoulders or slightly higher. Once you've done your 8, you're coming back up, but on a 45-degree angle this time. Again, focus on squeezing through your shoulder blades. So we'll do 8 of these ones as well. And once you're done, we've got another set of 8 with your arms by your sides, but with your palms facing up in the air. Again, really focus on squeezing through your upper back. You should feel all the muscles in your rotator cuff, which is around your shoulder blade. You should feel all that working. Once we've done 8, just shake it off. We'll have a 10-second rest, and then we'll do those ones again. We're going to do 3 rounds of this. So when you're ready, bending over, nice straight back, out to the side. So 8 of these. Really focus on squeezing. All right, 45-degree angle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then by your side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, have a 10-second rest. Shake it off if you need to. And then we'll do one more round. So it's all about control with this movement. Really want to focus on that squeeze. All right, when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 45-degree angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and by your sides, palm facing up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and rest. All right, grab a drink if you need a drink, and then we'll run through the exercises. So while you're resting, I'll go through it. It's going to be 20 seconds of work and then 10 seconds of rest. With this first lot, we've got 3 exercises in a row. So you're going to do 20 seconds of floor press, 10-second rest, 20 seconds of flies, 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds of skull crushes, 10 seconds of rest, and we've got 4 rounds of that. So I'll demonstrate. Preferably use dumbbells if you got them. If you don't have dumbbells, you can still use plates, but I'll go through it anyway. Our floor press is just straight up. All right, so it's like a bench press, but it's half the range of motion. All right. Each rep, we want our triceps to be starting on the ground. All right. We want to make sure it's controlled, so we're not bouncing off the bottom. Control it down, up. So there's like a split-second pause at the bottom. We're not bouncing. If you've got a plate, you can do the same thing. So imagine there's a plate there, coming down and up. You're probably finding you have a bit more range of motion with the plate than you will with the dumbbells. So 20 seconds and then we've got 10 seconds rest, and then we've got 20 seconds of flyers. Flyers are out to the side, back together. All right. You want to really focus on squeezing through your chest at the top of the movement. Imagine you're trying to give someone a hug as tight as you can. That's the sort of feeling you want to go for with that one. So there's 20 seconds then, 10 seconds rest, and then we've got skull crushes. With these ones, straight up, straight down. All right, all the movement comes from your elbow, not your shoulders. So this part of your arm should be reasonably still. If there is a little bit of movement, it's not the end of the world, but we want to try and keep that still so that you're working your tricep. If you go all the way down like this, you end up using your lats, which is not what we're trying to do with this movement. It's all triceps. So down and up. If you find the weights are too heavy, we can always hold just one. All right. If you're holding one, you want to aim for just above your forehead there. All right, not too far out, not too far in. It's about forehead height. That's why they're called skull crushers. All right. So it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. 3 exercises. We're going for 4 rounds. So that works out to be about 6 minutes with all the rest involved as well. So we'll get ready. We will start in 10 seconds. So get yourself set up. I wouldn't go too heavy with these first couple of rounds, just in case you burn out. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So nice and controlled. Just make sure it's that split second pause at the bottom so we're not bouncing and using momentum to do the work for you. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So 10-second rest, and then you got your flyers. 3, 2, 1, go. Really focus on squeezing with your chest muscles at the top of the movement. Really try and contract through the pecs. Got 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 10 seconds rest, and then we'll go to our skull crushers. Get ready. 2, 1, go. Just try and keep those upper arms as still as you can. Minimal movement with your elbow. You want to feel all through your triceps, not through your back. And rest. All right, that's 1 round done. 3 rounds to go. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Halfway. 2, 1, and rest. All right, next one's flies. Get ready. And go for it. Halfway. 'And rest. All right, next one we've got is our skull crushers again. 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure you keep those elbows in the one spot. Don't want them drifting up closer to your head. Almost there. And rest. Good. We're halfway. 2 rounds to go. All right, get ready. And floor press again. Doing well. Keep chipping away at it. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next one's flies. 3, 2, 1, go. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Our skull crushes next. Let's get ready, and let's do it. Should be able to feel your triceps start to burn by now. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. We've got one more round. All right, ready, and go for it. Past halfway. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 2 exercises to go. Right, ready, flies, and go. Really focus on squeezing through the chest. 10 seconds. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. One more exercise. Get ready, and go for it. Last lot of skull crushes. Pass halfway. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, grab a drink if you need a drink. Stretch it out if you need to. While you're resting, I'll go through the next lot of exercises. It's going to be the same pattern, so 20 seconds, 10 seconds. This time it's just 2 exercises though. We've got a push and a pull. So we're supersetting overhead press with bent over rows. All right. With our overhead press, don't really care how you hold the dumbbells or plate if you're using plate or kettlebells. So you can either go just, I like to go on a 45-degree angle with my hands as opposed to out to the side. All right. If you go out to the side like that, I just wouldn't go all the way down because it really stretches through your deltoids at the bottom of that movement. That's why I like to go on that 45-degree angle. It's just naturally healthier for you. When you're pressing, I'll show you slide on. We don't want to be extending through your hyperextending through your back. So what we want, squeezing our glutes and drawing our belly button into our spine, so everything's nice and straight, and pressing like that. Well, with our bent over rows, 45-degree angle or 90-degree angle with your hips. All right, so anything around this sort of area. Chest up, so we're not leaning, or don't have a rounded back. So chest up, squeeze those shoulder blades together and down, and we're just rowing up to around the bottom of your rib cage or towards your hip. If you go towards your hip, you'll find you'll work your lats a lot more. If you go a bit higher, you'll work more for your upper back. So it depends what you're targeting. They're both good. If you're going to go more upper, you'll probably find you can lift heavier as opposed to down towards the hip. But it's just a personal preference. So they're the 2 exercises. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, and we're doing 4 rounds again. So what's that? 4 minutes. We will start in about 10 seconds. So get yourself set up. If you want, you can use a bit heavier weights this time around because they are compound movements, so it's a touch easier. Let's see how we go. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So the first one's overhead press. You want to make sure you have a nice wide base, so you don't have your feet close together like that. You want to have them pretty much underneath your shoulders. Keep that core tight. Draw that belly button into your spine. And rest. And we're supersetting that with our bent over rows. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. I want to really focus, squeezing through your mid and upper back with this movement. You want to feel your lats and your traps working, and your rhomboids. And rest. All right, it's 1 down, 3 rounds to go. And go for it. Ten seconds gone. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, and go. Halfway. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We've got 2 rounds left. I'm doing well. Halfway back. All right, and go for it. Let's keep that core engaged. Make sure your glutes are engaged as well, so you're squeezing it together and drawing your belly button in towards your spine. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, get set and go. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we've got 1 more round. Get ready, and let's do it. Keep that core tight and those glutes switched on. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last lot of rows. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and go. Last 20 seconds, then we get a break. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, grab a drink, need a drink. While you're resting, I'll run through the next ones. So we've got 3 exercises again this time, instead of 2. A plate will probably work better for the first 2 exercises if you got one. Otherwise, you can use a dumbbell. It doesn't really matter too much. It is a bit more comfortable though. We've got good mornings, then steering wheels, and then bicep curls. So with our good mornings, it's up to you how you want to hold the weight. If I had a plate, it'd be a lot easier to just rest on top of your head. But essentially, it's this sort of movement. All right, so I'm going to start on. We're hinging at the hips, keeping that back as straight as you can. All right. I like to hold that dumbbell there just so it's not pressing against my vertebrae on my neck. All right, you can choose to have it above your head if you want. It will make it harder because it's further away from the hinge point, which is your hips. Otherwise, like I said, a plate will work really well. Second exercise, we've got steering wheels. So again, if you had a plate, you can use that. But essentially, it's just arms straight out in front, and we're just rotating like you're turning a steering wheel in a car. All right, try and keep those arms straight as possible the whole time. You want to keep it shoulder height as well. And then the last exercise, bicep curls. Don't care how we do it, whether you want to do hammer curl, which is like a neutral position with your hands, or if you twist, or if you keep it externally rotated the whole time, or if we alternate one up, the other one down, doesn't really matter. As long as we're not really swinging with our hips, alright, so we're try and keep your torso as still as possible, and all the movement comes from your bicep and your elbow, and nothing else. Alright. If you want, you could always use the plate and use it with both hands, whatever works. So there are 3 exercises, and we've got 4 rounds of it, so that's about 6 minutes of work, and then that will do us. So, let's get ready. We'll start in 15 seconds. So the first one was good mornings, then we've got our steering wheels, and then our bicep curls. So get into position, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So just hinging at your hips. Because you're holding a weight, make sure you keep that core engaged and tight the whole time. Keep those back muscles switched on too, so we're not rounding through your lower back. Try and keep everything nice and straight. And rest. Alright. Next one we've got is our steering wheels. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So straight out, in line with your shoulders, just rotating left to right. Doing well. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So next one we've got is our curls. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Doesn't matter which way you choose to do them, as long as your torso is as still as possible and you got control on the way down. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alright. We've got 3 rounds to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So hinging at your hips. Keep that core tight. Keep that back nice and straight. We're almost there. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alright. Next is our steering wheels. Get ready and go for it. Make sure you keep that core switched on while you're doing these. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alright, we've got our curls next. And go for it. Keep that core tight. Make sure you're not swinging with your body. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alright, we've got 2 rounds to go. Back to our good mornings again. Get ready and go for it. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And rest. All right, steering wheels next. Get ready, and let's do it. Keep those arms as straight as you can. Keep that core engaged, glutes switched on. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we've got our curls next. Get ready. And go for it. Halfway. And rest. All right, we've got one more round to go. So, minute and a half left. All right, let's do it. Last lot of good mornings. Keep that back nice and straight. Keep that core nice and tight. We're almost there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We've got the steering wheels next. All right, and let's do it. Try and keep those arms in line with your shoulders if you can. Nice and straight. Keep that core tight, we're past halfway. 3, 2, 1, and rest. One more exercise to go, then we'll do a couple of stretches. Home stretch. Ready, and go for it. So last lot of curls. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, grab a drink, need a drink. And we'll finish off with a couple of stretches. When you're ready, we'll stretch out through your chest. So you'll need a wall or a doorway for this one. One elbow at 90 degrees. And then we're just rotating your torso away from your arm. So you want to be able to stretch all through the front of your chest and your shoulder there. So we'll just hold it about 20 or so seconds. All right, let's swap sides. So same thing, but the other arm, 90-degree angle with your elbow, and then just rotating your torso away from your arm. You want to feel that stretch through your chest there. So a really good stretch for people that are sitting down during the day. So if you've got a desk job, it's a really good idea to stretch out through your chest a lot. And relax. All right, we'll come back down onto our hands and knees again, and we'll do that thoracic rotation that we did in our warm-up. On your hands and knees, we're just going to rotate through your torso. Really try and open up through your chest and through your shoulder blades there. So we'll go about 10 on each side here. Once done 10, swap sides. All right, and the last one we'll do, we'll stretch out our lats. So hands as far forward as you can and sink your hips down to the ground. So you want to try and get your butt to touch your heels. Same time, you want to stretch as far forward with your hands as possible. And then you want to close that gap between your armpit and the floor. And you want to feel a stretch through your lats, through the side of your torso, and your armpit region. And just hold it there. Try and take nice deep breaths. Every time you exhale, try and inch your fingers forward a little bit more. And try and sink back a little bit more too. Just relax into that position. We'll hold it for another 15 seconds and then that will do us. And rest.